Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today like and share this video and also subscribe my YouTube channel and watch video till end for supporting me. So let's start today's information. These are some updates on Iraq and Iraqi dinar.
You don't need to go to a redemption center. I bank out of Wells Fargo. I went in there, talked to my manager. He said this: if the exchange rate is very large and you end up making a lot of profit off it, all you got to do is call. Let me know when you come in or just walk in, wave to me so I see you and tell me that you're coming to exchange your currency. We will go ahead and run it through the machine to make sure it's not counterfeit. Once we say it's all good, we deposit it directly into your account. They don't ask for a receipt. They don't ask where you got it from. They don't ask you about any of that. Iraq is moving towards going into a market economy. It's quite obvious. Tensions are the trade lines between Egypt and Jordan because of the Red Sea. There's been some chaos going on with different factions disrupting trade. Iraq's Development Road Project article quote, Iraq supports an alternative to the international transport lines that deliver good from the east to the west. Everything's coinciding at this time with the major international transport companies coming into play. Firefly. So far we are not seeing the lower notes, but they talk to us about them every day. They just talk to us about them and why we'll need them. Frank. They are talking to you about the lower notes and coins because they are about to show them to you next week or the week after. I believe your bank friend will show you something in the sense of pictures. Take as many pictures as you can. Question. So I am hearing the lower notes still not out yet? How does this timing line up with what we want? Does it happen before or after or the same time if rates are already up and waiting? Yada. When the rate is released, the lower denims will have value and released afterwards. Almost simultaneously. Iraq's central bank revokes Iran's Bank Melli operating license. This article tells us the US is serious about not allowing Iran to have access to US dollars. It also tells us Iraq is serious about aligning with the U.S. Treasury Department to maintain access to over $100 billion of its money in the Federal Reserve. I've been following the Vietnam Dong closely. With all these corruption cases going on, we're talking about several politicians being sent to jail or going to court. With them cleaning up so much of their corruption, I've really been paying attention to the markets and seeing if there's any news coming out about a possible change in exchange rate. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if these are the same people that's holding it down, hopefully they'll allow the exchange rate to increase. It's looking pretty good over there in Vietnam. I called North Rim Bank. They didn't want to talk to me at all because they said I don't have an account. They said I would have to wait 90 days after opening an account before I could even exchange. We scratched that bank off the list. Then I called the Credit Union One and Alaska USA Credit Union. They told me neither one do exchanges.